a Twitter? Sorry, twatter. Did they even have a twatter? Oi, you twat. I'm a Twitter your twatter. What? I'm a twatter your Twitter. The many quotes of Game Busters J. Ho! Ho! Grenades, okay. Is that a hammer? What the hell? I got juggled by bombs. Gotta speed up. I don't have my soundboard on. Oh. Oh. Tifa.
Hello, everybody. We are back. Oh boy. But we're back with something I really don't like. It's the time of the year where things get a little too hot for my liking. I am someone who is not very good in heat. And I will say right now, we're in the midst, at least over here in part of the UK I am in, we're in the midst of a potential heat wave. And it's definitely warmer than it has been. I guess, well, we are coming up to basically summer, right? You know, won't be long. It'll be June, and yeah. Speaking of June, I'll be having a little talk about. We got some big gaming news coming up in June, so we're talking about that as we get back into more Legaia. But yeah. All I will say is if I do get too hot, this will be one of the few reasons why I would just cancel a stream or stop a stream. If I'm too hot, I won't stream. Like if it's hot next week, next Friday, which I'm kind of hoping that after the bank holiday it'll kind of calm down a bit. But if it's like too hot next Friday, then I will just cancel the stream. So yeah. I don't usually say this, but if anyone's on like X/Twitter, I usually put notifications on there. If you're not a part of the Discord, it's free. You're more than welcome to join the Discord. And you know, I'll put notifications there as well. It's just in case anyone cares about wanting to keep up with this sort of stuff. But you know, just letting people know. But we are back with Legend of Legaia 2, and a lot happened. All I will say is, for those who missed it, was we had some pretty big story moments. We finally got out of the ruins into the castle. We confronted the main villain, and seems to take a big interest in Lang all of a sudden. Called him a star child, or something like that, whatever that means. And he was just like, "I'll give you the stone back," and everyone was like, "Why are you giving me the stone back?" And then he just kind of peaced out in his evil hell-like portal into, I don't know where he is, but it looks like hell to me, wherever he is. And even his origin was like, "Why did you do that?" And dude's like, "He'll be back. He'll redeliver the stone to me." And I'm like, and you're like, all right. So the guy's got a bit of a complex. Anyway, we have the stone, so I guess we should just go back to Lang's village, which I think is what we're supposed to be doing now, and just see what happens. And Maya actually joined the party this time, as in she can actually defend herself now. So it also means, and I actually forgot, it also means that we've got skills to be learning. And again, I've made the executive decision to not mess around and figure out what does what. I was wrong about the party member thing though, which means we're definitely coming back to the castle. I hope so, because I wouldn't want to have to come back to it myself. But I'm assuming we're probably going to go back to the castle, because that's probably where Avalon, or whatever his name is probably where he is. I assume anyway. We didn't see the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. We didn't see the siblings. We didn't see them. But maybe that's when we come back, where we have to confront him again. Because there's a lot of stuff we couldn't. There's still a lot of stuff we couldn't do in those ruins. Not that I really want to go back to them, but there's like treasure and stuff that you basically can't get. And I know it's because we don't have someone in the party. So, not yet though. So yeah, so okay, I'll bring up the list now, and then as we go through, we will do that. So it's exciting though. Maya is, we're finally getting magic. I still haven't decided how I want to prioritize her, but I am leaning towards survivability more than anything. Have it be support. Like we hope that she'll, because I'm like, is there elemental weaknesses in this? And I'm pretty sure there is, because it'd be kind of silly if you have literal magical elements, but there's no like advantage or disadvantage. You know what I mean? There's no like weakness. It'd be a bit weird. But yeah, we got a bunch of moves we can learn. She actually has the lowest like art blocks at the moment. She actually don't have that many. So it's gonna take a lot longer for her to you know, to be able to do a lot of her stuff, because she doesn't have enough art blocks. Unless you use an item in battle to temporarily increase the art blocks. But it also just means that for that fight, she can do more, or you know, whoever you give it to, they can do more for that one fight, right? So yeah. There's also the variable attacks, which I don't think we can do. I think the game teaches you about it later, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But these are like they're kind of like combination arts. They're like dual arts, dual techs in a way. They're very powerful and consume. It might consume MP as well as AP, actually, I forget, but it is a high cost because they're supposed to be very powerful, so we won't worry about them right now. I guess we just leave. We just go back the way we came. Yeah, a lot happens. I was like, can we just walk away? I guess. Is there any reason? There's a chest down there. I thought that said Xanakin Wood, and I was like, Final Fantasy X? Xanakin. That's another game I haven't finished. What's in here? Oh, that's okay. Right. I guess we just leave. Yeah. There's probably a bunch of stuff I've missed, like treasure and stuff and whatnot, but that's alright. Oh, you literally have to do this again. Yes. Well, we want to leave. And before it doesn't work. But thankfully it does, and I don't think anyone's stopping me. So, well, they all seem to be doing other things. They're busy doing other things right now, so they're probably like, "What? Where did you come from?" Don't worry about it. I probably could, probably could use a rest. I might just stock up on some items as well. Okay, no cutscene yet. I guess, yeah. Maybe nothing's gonna happen until I leave. Is it true that Bishop disappeared? That's great news. I have a vacant room. Yeah, I would like to rest. I would like to rest. Thank you. Do you have anything new to say? Hold it. I know what you did. Heard you kicked out the Bishop. How do you know? How did you know it was me? You okay? I don't have a job. Damn it! It's all Dublin's fault. Relatable, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but don't drink your Don't drink your troubles away. You'll regret it. You will regret it. Is that a VIP card? Why, yes. Please step on it. Do you sell tents? I need to know. Is that a VIP chip? You do. Good. He seems kind of pricey. Hello, Footloose. Welcome on in. Well, I'll talk about the gaming news in a bit. Yeah, we're just starting, so it's okay. What do you sell again? That's right, ingredients. I figured let's just... a lot of this stuff isn't too bad, really. Right. Ingredients tends to be the cheapest sort of stuff, really. I can't remember if it gets any more expensive, but we don't really have that many recipes. But we did get some more. We did get some more. I just don't think we've had any chance. We haven't really had a chance to sit in a tent, because I think you can only cook in a tent. So just gonna nice dessert set. Cookie set, yeah, nice. Curry set. Even though Maya doesn't like it. Chocolate. Oh, this is a little bit more expensive. It's all adding up now. Red wine. Red wine. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Can I combine anything? No, I can't. But yeah, if anybody does know me, heat and me just equals a disaster. I tend to get sick from temperature going up and like with the sun and that. Like people say they come alive when the sun comes out. I'm like a vampire. I just melt and die a little bit inside. So I'm always like hiding away from the sun because it literally kills my vision. It makes me feel all sickly. It's not a good time for me. I'm definitely I'll just be the guy running around in the rain while everyone's trying to get in. That's it's a Doppler coin. The people in the castle told me to buy it. Wait, hold on. I wasn't expecting this. I was just trying to talk to you. It's a Doppler coin. The people in the castle told me to buy it. I don't think so. Who would buy it? I know. I thought some weirdo might buy it, but I guess it's a lost cause. What was that all about? Was that them trying to tell me to buy it? Do I have this? I don't have a poison ring. Should probably just get one. I don't know if I can find these. Stun guard, tail end. I need more money. I wonder what the best way to. I wonder what. Because everything's so expensive. I wonder what the best way to get money is in this game. Maybe it's one of those games where they really want you to, like, look for treasure. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to find more stuff. Did I ever backtrack to, like, a couple of the old areas? I forget. We haven't gone to Maya's hometown yet either. Red wine gives me a headache. Well, I mean, I don't drink in general, so. It's too hot in the caravans, and some fools left the heating on full blast. Oh, Jesus Christ. So they were just cooking. They were just, I don't know. Ugh. HP boost. Search art. I'm getting that. I'm out of sync again. That couldn't have been very long. I'll test that to see if that's true. Because I wasn't out of sync when I started. I know that because I checked. So that would imply that I started getting out of sync during the stream. Yeah, okay. It literally started shitting the bed during the stream. Well, I appreciate you letting me know. It is a pain in the ass, but what you gonna do? I don't know why it does it. I have had this webcam for a while. Maybe I have to get a new one. It might be just one of those things where I'm definitely always someone who tries not to buy new things if I have to, because everything costs so much money. And it's like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But when things start to get all faulty, that's when you're like, well, you probably can't really get it fixed. It's probably one of those things where you just may just need to get a new one. Which, you know, I try and hold out for as long as I can. Nah, must have been Miramon in the caravan. Smoking. Faceplate. This new Lang's other gear up at defense plus 12. Okay. Oh, I have it. Is she wearing it? This says I have it, right? Yeah, I have it. I have this as well. Some material, sorry. Black ring. Oh, I think these were the accessories that I was looking for. Black ring, charisma. We got one of these. We don't have this. Turtle. What does turtle do? Turtle, berserk guard, backup, escape assurance. Just get it because we just to have it. See, I also don't like selling stuff in this game unless you know what I do appreciate. Some RPGs will tell you where something is literally just to be sold for money, and I know you could sit there and say, well, why don't they just give you money? It's like, if this costs like 48,000 gold, can't I just open up a chest and get 48,000 gold so I don't have to sell it? But I at least kind of appreciate that some RPGs will have materials and stuff where it's like, this is literally for selling and nothing else. It's like, it has no other, you know what I mean? Like, it has no other meaning. So you can sell it without disregard and worrying, you know, that you're selling something you shouldn't, and you get much money for it. So I appreciate that. Okay, I guess we'll leave that for now. Combine accessories, eh? Pickpocket charm. I won't do anything right now. I need to start leveling some stuff up. After accumulating experience points. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we're leveling this up, right? Or is that maxed? No, this is maxed. Okay, this is maxed. Let's see. What does turtle do? Blind, search art, int boost, HP boost. I'm gonna give that to you, Maya. I'm gonna give that to you. And then this is like, this is done as well. Let's see here. So Venom Guard is done. Poison Guard. I guess I'll give you that for now. For now. You have Black Ring, which is also maxed out. Random occurrence of car antidote. Random blow. Anti-sleep. MP cut. Hmm. Right ring HP cut. Anti-venom, escape rate, HP siphon. I'm gonna try leveling up some stuff. Need to do that. Just like, because the random abilities can be very useful. That's the thing you gotta remember with this game is the random abilities. I wonder if there's anything new to buy. Any new swords? Is that a VIP chip? Sorry, I made that joke already. Lang. So is this what I've got equipped right now? Fire Edge. I forgot what this does. Add stun. Does that mean like it may stun? I forget what the S and the A stuff means though. You know, I forgot what those symbols mean. And I don't know if the game ever told me either. So we're by the way, I suppose it goes without saying we're in sync now, right? Audio levels are fine. I assume we're okay now. Add stun. Okay, so this is 58. Gotcha. This is 58. This becomes... Fire Edge would be appropriate for Lang in terms of his fire abilities, I guess. Adds fire. It's a little bit stronger. That's a lot stronger. Venom Blade, which is... adds venom. Adds water ice sword. Ooh. That's significantly stronger. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, okay. Maya, can I do anything with you? Is this worse? So this is high 43, this is high 50, 55. Okay, Thunder Guard, Fire Guard, ooh. Silly shoes. Alright. Sure. Do I want Fire Guard or do I want Thunder Guard? I'll go for the better one. There you go. Got Thunder Robe now. Kazan. Gold Dragon. Black Belt Doublet. Gold Dragon. Berserk. Wow. I might as well just get the best ones, right? Oh, I don't have Crest Rock. I don't know what that is. Red Bull shoes. Okay, maybe we'll hold off for that. Cool. Alright. Well. Oh, I didn't even check if there's anything I could buy. Iron Sword, that's worse anyway. Now. Yeah. Spit Guard. More defense. More defense. Antidote. Maybe I should get that. Was that better? So this is plus 27. Left to high to 5. Okay. Leather brace. Iron Getter shoes. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess treasure and I suppose combining stuff might be one way of saving you a little bit of money if you have the materials, because you can make some stuff that you can buy. Oh. Oops. What? Oh God, please. All right. I get very uncomfortable sitting down on a chair for long periods of time because I have quite long legs. Like some people say I'm tall, but I'm not that tall. Like I always say, depending on depending on what day, I'm either 5'10" or 5'11". And 5'10" isn't really that tall, but 5'11" is like, I think 1 inch away from 6 foot. But you have to also understand that I know I know and I've met a lot of people who are taller than me. Most of my friends are taller than me. My cousins are taller than me, and they're younger than me, right? Except one cousin is taller than me, but he's like a year older. He's a year older than me. But I know a lot of people that are just taller than me. So I just don't think 5'10" and 5'11" is that tall compared to all the people I know who tower above me. You know what I mean? Like they're actually like 6 foot, 1, 2, 3 or whatever, and I'm still in the 5 foot. But like if you compare it to my family, I'm the tallest, right? I think it's like probably like me, then maybe my dad, and then maybe my mom. And my sister's tiny. She's actually little. But there are a lot of people in my family who are quite tall, to be honest. So you're 6'2", bloody hell, Footloose. Yeah, see what I mean? Like even you are taller than me, so I don't even feel that tall when I know a bunch of people who are taller than me. You know? See, Footloose, that's not a bad thing, and I'll tell you why. Because apparently most women prefer men taller. And especially they're like 6 foot and above. So, I mean, you never know, mate. You've got a bit of an advantage, you know what I'm saying? You got a bit of an advantage. I don't, because I'm below 6 foot, So I ain't getting any taller anymore, dude. I'm in my 30s. Like, that's it. I'm not going to get a random growth spurt anymore. So, no, I'll tell you what I'll do. I never get approached. Well, I mean, I didn't say anything about being approached. I just said, like, if you happen to, meet a lady, go on a date or something, and they're like, oh, you seem really tall, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm 6'2", and they're like, oh, say it again, 6'2", oh. Or so I hear anyway. Now, if your partner is like 6 foot, then you might be screwed because you might not be taller than them at that point, but I heard dating isn't exactly a joy these days. I mean, I know my mate's trying to get a girlfriend. I don't know what he's doing to get one, but it's especially harder the older you get. Especially if you're someone who's been mostly single your entire life, or single your entire life, and you just haven't really had that experience. It's hard. The older you get in that, right? It's harder. It's also harder to find single people as well, I think. And also, if you're someone like me who's very quiet and very reserved and not very sociable, it's like the only way you're going to meet people is you have to put yourself out there in some shape or form. And you're like, well, how do you put yourself out there? Well, that's another thing. How do you put yourself out there? You can't approach women in public spaces because they think you're creeping, and obviously, they're like, can you not? Like, you're not interested. So you can't do that. So unless you want to try your luck going out in the night in the town, go to a pub, go partying, or go to a club or something, and try your luck there, then the only other alternative, really, as far as I know, is online dating, right? Or you get lucky like my mate Mark did, and you meet someone at work. It can happen. It's not exactly something I would just be like, oh yeah, you'll definitely meet someone. In the jobs that I've worked at, nothing ever really happened. You know what I mean? Not that I was really looking anyway, but you know what I mean? Sometimes things just happen, right? They always say, like, sometimes things happen when you're not looking, when you least expect it. But it's rough, man. It's rough. It's not easy. It's not easy finding someone. And even then, even if you get a date, there's a good chance that you just won't connect with that person, or you're just not what they're looking for in the end, and it's like back to the drawing board. You got to try again. You know what I mean? That next person is like, It doesn't exactly get me in a good mood or excited to try dating. I can tell you that. It definitely doesn't. I'm definitely maybe a little too comfortable in my own space. But, you know, I also have my reasons for not really doing that right now, my own personal reasons. But, you know, I'm just like, I'm going to be in my 40s at this rate. Sad times. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? I can't decide whether I want to get this spit guard. I thought this said spirit guard, but no, it says spit. We spitting on it? Who's be spitting on this guard? Like, what? I don't want a jacket that's been spat on. What is this? Huh? You're supposed to tell me it means something else. I don't know. Too many loud people. Well, yeah. Well, as someone who's autistic and has a bit of sensitivity to sounds, it was more pronounced when I was little. But yeah, like I say, I'm not good around groups of people and stuff. So I would never go out clubbing. Like I know, like Jamie's done it before, and I don't know, he might still do it. That's not my thing. Definitely not my thing. But then he also drinks as well and gets drunk sometimes, and that's also not me. So, you know, it's just, it does feel like there's just no easy way for a lot of people to just, well, find other people. You know, just meet people generally, you know, and not have it just be like, look, I'm being honest with you, I'm not looking for a friend. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a partner. I think most people are, right? You know? It's like, what do you do, right? You're an introvert. How do I find another introvert? Introverts don't go out much. Don't socialize. Yeah. I haven't been one of those lucky people who games online and somehow met their future wife gaming. Yeah, that's not me. I also don't game online that much, but still, that's never happened to me. But I do hear stories about that, how some people are like, oh yeah, like I actually found my partner through gaming, believe it or not. And I'm like, good for you. Good for you. Anyway, shut up. Right. I'm getting distracted. Talking about things that makes me sad and makes me sound sad. It's like the sad 30-year-old that I am, playing video games online to basically almost no one. Sorry for this, I'm not saying you're no one, but it's just like, you know. Anyway, I want to depress myself even more. Spit guard. Do I want the spit on my guard? I don't know if I do, really, to be honest. Doesn't sound good. Should I get the leather brace? I need more money. No, I could buy all this, I guess. Maybe. It's like it's just called silly shoes. What does silly shoes look like? Oh, the fire edge. This is what I could have made, I think. Or was it the fire blade? I think, yeah. Lizard chest guard. So this is plus 30. The spit guard that gets like an 11.5. This is 40. I mean, it is better. It's better. Elegant sleeves. Wait, so could I fit that? Charisma boost. I think I could only date an introvert. I suppose it's hard to know, isn't it, really? You don't know unless you're in that situation, you know what I mean? If you have no experience and whatnot. And even dating online, I hear, can be a nightmare because some, you know, don't get me wrong, for some people it can work out. For some people, they can meet dodgy people. Whether it be actual dodgy people or people trying to, like, people catfishing. They're not who they say they are and things like that. And it's like, Yeah, man. I don't know. It all seems very daunting. You know what I mean? Like, like I've had people say to me, "You just got to shoot your shot," like it's something easy to do. But when you're like me, it is not easy to do, right? Um, and someone will say, "Well, is it because of rejection?" And it's like, part of it. But to be honest, I think the other part is, when are you going to shoot your shot? And if you're shooting your shot in public because you don't go to a nightclub or something like that, I'm more worried about coming across as, again, some sort of creep or someone who's desperate, who's like clearly like shy and shy and intimidated, I guess, very reserved, and it's like, hi, like me trying to not sound like an idiot, like a dork, right? And I don't want to make the girl uncomfortable. The girl's probably sitting there and be like, oh god, I'm being hit on by some random guy, and I don't even like it. Doesn't even, he's unattractive or whatever. That's the thoughts that goes through my head, less so than rejection. Because like, sure, it sucks to get rejected, but I just don't want to be made a fool of, because in the past, and I mean in more so at school, I have been made a fool of. And sure, it's school, and a lot of teenagers and kids are very immature, and I get that, right? It also doesn't help that we live in an age of social media where there's a lot of people who have a lot of influence that do certain things and say certain things, and that does influence other people, in not in good ways, in bad ways, I guess. Something out of word. English is very hard. I've said this multiple times. Look, it's just like I'm in a candy store and I don't know which candy to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just spending all this time in these menus. Why there's all like lizard cloaks and shit? I don't know what's that about. Did I buy this? Yeah, I did. I was gonna buy it again. I think I'll buy it a second time. I liked it so much, I'll buy it a second time. All right, as I'm going through this, we will get through this, I promise. But as we're menuing, I might as well talk about the new game, the gaming news that's coming. So, what everyone's kind of freaking out about on social media is Sony dropped a date for a state of play. Now you're probably thinking, well, it's just a state of play, I've watched several state of plays that have been very meh. Though I think the last one wasn't necessarily bad. I think it was the one that had like God of War remake announced, which is pretty cool. And like, I think did it have like, was it the one with the Wolverine trailer? It might have been the first Wolverine trailer and some other stuff. It was a decent one. Like, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't care for myself, but it was a decent state of play. If I'm like taking my bias away from what I'm interested in, it was a decent state of play. I think that was the last one. But the reason why people are freaking out is not because it's just a state of play, but because it's a state of play that's 3 days before the Jeff Show, Summer Games Fest. And of course, Jeff likes to hype his event and likes to hype what he's going to be showing there, but also take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of the time he like hypes up a game and then no one gives a shit about the game. So that's why I always say, take it with a grain of salt. But here's the other thing. Not just that, because you're thinking like, why release a state of play 3 days before Summer Games Fest? Is Sony not going to show shit at Summer Games Fest? Maybe they're not, or maybe they are. We don't know. But they felt the need to do a state of play 3 days before. But also this week, well, this is in 2 weeks, by the way. That week is apparently stacked, because I think Xbox might have an event. There might be, I think there's some other company might have another event. Not Nintendo, but some other companies having an event. It sounds like it's going to be a week of gaming news. And all I always say is, I hope it's good. Here's the kicker. This is like the first time, as far as I know, that PlayStation has scheduled a state of play event ahead of time. They usually announce it like 3 or 4 days before. This is 2 weeks. They've literally dropped it 2 weeks in advance, which is strange. But you know, the other thing, which I don't think they've also done, is they're opening up special theater in America to watch it. They're like, hey, why don't you book a ticket? They're like, hey, why don't you book a ticket and come watch the event at our special theater? And it's like, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that if it's just going to be a bunch of VR games? Unless it isn't. Unless Sony are very confident that this is a state of play you want to watch. Because they got big shits in the works. They're like, we got the big shits. You're going to be shitting so big. we No games here, just big shits. Oh, I'm so sad. But that's what everyone's thinking. Everyone's like, with them scheduling ahead of time, which they've never done, opening special theaters for this event, like they're hyping it up like it's a big deal, and everyone's like hold on, what's going on here? Like, and I always say to myself, I go in with low expectations, because they could hype up anything, and it could just be something they could hype up Call of Duty, and I won't give a shit because I don't care about Call of Duty. But they might think it's the big shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I'm going in with low expectations, but a lot of people are like, oh, you know, also some companies are posting things. Like, they're like, look forward to news in the future. So companies are already kind of like putting that expectation that, you're probably going to be hearing news either at State of Play or Summer Games Fest soon. There was also a post from, officially from the Crazy Taxi official social media, which was just like a screenshot of a taxi. And everyone was like, it might be time. Because we know that Sega, one of Sega's like projects is a new Crazy Taxi. We don't know when they're doing it, but this little tease, that could be a sign that Crazy Taxi's coming. That could be the next game that's coming. Now, I've only ever played Crazy Taxi once, but from what I haven't played it in a long time. I don't have it anymore, but I remember Crazy Taxi being very silly. Like, very silly in a fun way. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very, very silly, fun game. So I'd be down with more Crazy Taxi. Obviously, I'm still looking forward to, like, more Streets of Rage. I definitely want to see what the Golden Axe game is going to look like. So, in 2 weeks, there's going to be a lot of gaming news. And I'm going to be streaming the State of Play, and I'm going to be streaming the Summer Games Fest. And I hope there's something in both events for me. I hope that there's going to be something there that I'm going to be like, oh, like I'm going to be falling off my chair. I hope there's going to be something for me. We'll see. At the end of the day, it would be nice to just mostly universally have people be like, yo, that was a good State of Play. There was some good announcements there. Yo, that was a good Summer Games Fest. I'm excited. Because a lot of the time these days, I'm not super excited for modern gaming. I've realized a lot of stuff I'm interested in are like remakes. You know? Or like games that are very sort of nostalgia-like. Where they're like, oh, we're doing things that they used to do back in the day. And it's like, I realize I'm an old head. And I realize I know what I like, but at the same time, I'm thinking, man, I want to play new stuff, but I need to find something that actually interests me, you know? It's tough. For me, personally, right? It's tough for me, personally. I'm trying to broaden my horizons and my tastes, but yeah, it's rough. So, we'll see what happens in 2 weeks, in June. So, June's going to be the big-ass gaming news. Now, you probably know what I'm going to say next, Footloose. There's no guarantee, but fans are kind of hoping that 7 Part 3 will will be either at State of Play or Summer Games Fest, because it's inevitable. We need a Part 3 trailer at some point this year if they line up with the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII. And I would be surprised if they don't. I'd be surprised if Square actually doesn't get it released around the anniversary. I'd be surprised. We got a Rebirth trailer on the 25th anniversary. So again, if they were ever going to show, if they were ever going to announce a trailer, it would probably be at Summer Games Fest or the Game Awards. I feel like it wasn't last year, so it has to be this year. Either that or a State of Play at some point. Again, take this with a grain of salt. There's no way to know that Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 is going to be there. However, at the moment, this is the best shot for it turning up. Because again, we have to get a trailer at some point this year if it's going to come out in 2027. And the way the devs are talking about it makes it seem like it's basically done. So if it is basically done, where's the trailer? Aha. Either they're bullshitting or the trailer's on its way. So all I will say is, just once again, be aware, we might, and there's a high chance, but nothing is guaranteed because I was wrong before, it didn't turn up at the Game Awards. There is a high chance, even way more of a high chance now, of it turning up either at State of Play in June or 3 days later, the Game Awards. Sorry, the Summer Games Fest. So just be aware. But that's not until 2 weeks, so you know. Just want to throw that out there. So a bunch of people are getting excited about that. Again, all I hope for at the end of the day is that things are good, you know? That's all I ask for. So, Not worth getting that? Don't know. I can make it. That means I don't have to buy it. I think I could only... Oh, sorry. It has to be? What, you mean it has to be there? What are you thinking, Footloose? Are you thinking State of Play or Summer Games Fest? Granted, State of Play is literally 3 days before. State of Play is on Tuesday, and then in that same week, Summer Games Fest is on Friday. Or do you think that Square will tease us and they will give us a reveal trailer, which is very like limited and just gives us the name of the title of part 3, so we're all like, oh, we finally know what it's called, and then they're like, tune in at Summer Games Fest for the real trailer, and that's when we get all the meaty shit. That's where we get all of the part 3, disc 2 and 3. You know, again, if you played OGFF7, you can probably guess what to expect for like the end game sort of part, because this is it. This is the end game. When part 3 comes out, this is it. There's no more parts. This is the final bit. So anything that's missing in Rebirth, we assume we're going to see in part 3. You know, are they going to tease us and give us 2 trailers and be like, here's the announcement on State of Play, tune in the Summer Games Fest, and you're going to get a real big meaty trailer with gameplay and some story bits and looking at the world and all the what's going to happen, all this shit. Because not every character has done this. Not every company has done this, But companies have done this before. They did it for a game, Sparking Zero. They gave us like a teaser, I think, at like State of Play or something, and then they were like, tune in at Summer Games Fest for a proper meaty trailer. So I don't know. They could do both. My mind is thinking Summer Games Fest, because this isn't the first time that Jeff has presented Final Fantasy VII. He's presented it. He presented Rebirth at Summer Games Fest and the Game Awards. So it only makes sense to me, especially if they want as much eyes as possible, that it will turn up at Summer Games Fest. But if it doesn't, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be slightly concerned. But it also means that it will probably just turn up in a random State of Play later on in the year. Again, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen at some point. The question is it gonna happen at the big gaming event of the year, other than the Game Awards? Or are they gonna continue to make us wait? I hope it's Summer Games Fest. I really do. You know, barring that, I mean, if it turns up at State of Play and not Summer Games Fest, I mean, sure. At least it turns up in one or the other. But yeah, if I had to guess myself, I think Summer Games Fest. Now, I will say about State of Play, the one thing we do know about State of Play is that they said that we're going to get an extended look of Wolverine. So the State of Play, by the way, is over an hour long. That's another thing. It's over an hour long. So it's like, this either is going to be really good, or they're just going to throw a bunch of crap stuff at us and they're just going to hype it up. Or what I really hope they don't do is they're already in talks of PlayStation 6. And it's like, I really do not think we need PlayStation 6. Not yet. The PS5 still feels like it's barely been around. Where are the games? You know? Like, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, again, I just want good news, you know? Doesn't always have to be for me, but I just want good news. Gorgeous dress. I mean, I couldn't. Yeah. I could turn this. So this is Fire Guard. Technical Fire. I could turn this into Bandit Mail, but it's only a little bit better. That right? It's only a little bit better. I'll leave it for now, I think. Okay. Let me start equipping shit. Alright, so we got the ice sword. We got that. The elegant sleeves. Okay. Is that it? I guess that's it. Maya. So Maya's got the thunder robe. Very nice. Okay, platform boots. Did I not get something else? So you've got the golden dragon, Red Bull shoes. Is that it? Did I not get anything else? Did I not get anything else with Lang? Maybe I didn't. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is it, right? So this makes my charisma goes down, but I don't even know what my charisma does, to be honest. In this game. I actually don't know. Is that mentality? I'm not sure what mentality does either. Where do you learn a lot of this stuff in this game now? I think about it. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. Okay. Alright. Well, we're slightly more kitted than we was before, so... Okay. We're healed up. I've been faffing around. We haven't really done anything. I apologize. Yeah, I know that's... Wait. So this is where I need to go. A part of me wants to go. Part of me wants to go through here, because I think there's some stuff I missed. So. Oh shit. Do you want to leave the friendship ring at Elfin's grave? Friendship ring. Sure. What does that do? I didn't know I had a friendship ring. Whatever. I don't know. Huh. Maybe that will lead into something. I don't know. Oh, there's a camp here now. That's cool. There wasn't a camp here before because we didn't unlock camps. So, yeah, I think there might be some stuff that either Lang or Kazan can do here. So I want to just see. I'm really hoping it's not a situation where it's like, tell you what, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna let Maya do something here. Maya, let's have a look at your list. Let's see. Now we can't combo with Maya. That's something we have to remember. We can't chain things. Sadly, they're like they can't. Well, obviously they're incantations, so you can't combo the incantations together. Sadly. Now, if I had enough art blocks, you could still perform like 2 separate incantations, but they wouldn't chain together, if you know what I mean. That's the only downside. So let's have a look here. So we've done Ice Flow. We have done Inferno. I don't think this is probably not good for this. If this actually has an elemental weakness or not. I'll tell you what, actually. Let's do this. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because I feel like this is the only way to do this. Identifies the monster. I want to see what it tells me. Oh, look here. Scroll of Identity. Rock Golem level 9. Earth attribute. Earth could do strength. Okay. Okay. I mean, obviously it says Earth, but it doesn't really tell me what it's weak to. Because I assume Thunderhead would be weak.
Yes, we're done.
Yes, you did it. Obviously, the golem's weak now because we're a lot stronger, so, you know, but... Thunderhead. Nice. Anyway, let's hope that in 2 weeks we'll have something to talk about in a good way and not like, you know, oh, it's a bunch of shooters or this and that, you know, it's a bunch of generic games that don't seem that good, and it's like, oh god, where's the creativity, you know? I mean, I'd be hyped if we see some platformers, or well, platformers, if there's like one platformer there or something. You know what I really, really am waiting for at this point? I am waiting for the Onimusha release date, because we still don't know about it yet. Capcom has not said anything about a delay. So, as far as we know, it's still on track for 2026. We still have not heard nothing. No release date. So, I'm hoping that either at a State of Play or Summer Games Fest, we finally get a release date trailer. Either that or, you know, it's going to be bad news and it's going to be delayed. We ain't heard nothing yet. It's supposed to be out this year. When, we don't know. But if I had to hazard a guess, if it does come out this year, it will probably be October, because horror. That's going to be my guess anyway, but we'll see. That's what I want to look forward to. I like I want that Onimusha release date, and also let us know that Onimusha 3 HD is in the works.
I'll take you.
You know. Okay, tell you what, Lang. You attack that one, and then since this is good like training dummies for Maya. We shall do. There you go, and you can attack that one. You can guard. I'm sure there's an easy way to, you know.
Black night.
Did she say darkness? Oh, there's like a bunch of like poison clouds.
Yes.
Oh, bless her. Bless Maya, man. She's slowly getting like confidence, you know, in her magic abilities. Nice one. I gotta remember to keep using Big Bang as well to try and level it up as well. So I gotta remember. Oh, is this just to get down? I guess it is. Oh, that's just to get down. Damn, I thought I was onto something. I'm not gonna lie. I guess it was just a shortcut. Damn. I might be wasting my time again, sadly. We'll see. Also, by the way, there probably won't be no regular streams because Summer Games Fest is on Friday. So we'll probably just be streaming now. I don't think there'll be. I don't think I'll be doing Legaia. I don't think. Yeah, I think we'll just do Summer Games Fest. I think for that day. Let's have a look here. I don't think I've done this, so we shall do this. Yeah, we're too strong for these guys now. Granted, it was just me the first time I came through here. Like literally just me.
Light from the heavens.
Blind Fury. I like the name of that. Okay, chill with the anime poses, Maya. I didn't ask for that. chill with the anime poses. Chill. I have to wonder though, like the clothes that she's wearing seem very stuffy. Does she not get hot? Granted. Okay, spoiler alert. She's from the Iceland, so, I mean, maybe, like, not in the Iceland. That's where she's from. Her home is basically in a snowy mountain, so, I mean, maybe that's the whole thing. Like, she's wearing clothes to suit the snowlands. But when you step out of the snowlands, you know? Haven't noticed shit. Okay. Alright, what we got next for Maya? We're going through the list. What we got next? Let's have a look here. Maya. What have I not done with you? Yeah, and apparently Blind Fury can blind opponent. I don't know what the percentage is, but it can. How is that gonna work? I don't know, but we shall try. We shall try it. Ooh, okay. A little razor wind going on there.
Piece of cake.
Oh, she's got to be doing that a lot now, isn't she? She just learned magic and she's all like, oh yeah, I got this. I was like, all right. Now let's not get too overconfident now, Maya. All right, let's chill on that. Let's be chilling. I'll tell you something that did happen to me. A completely different game I was playing. I was playing Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, and it has a survival mode where there's different like survival modes, but I chose the one where you have to go through all 208 characters. And yes, it takes as long as you think it does. I had to like take a break and put the PlayStation 5 on sleep mode and come back to it. And let's just say that let's just say that I got to the last opponent. Yeah, let's just say I got to the last opponent. And I wasn't as angry as I thought I was. I was bummed and I was sad, but I wasn't like wanting to like throw my controller. I was just kind of like, I was just like, oh, that's pooey. And all that did was make me feel like I don't want to do it anytime soon again, because it takes so freaking long. Because you're essentially just fighting 208 characters, and depending on what character you're choosing, you're seeing the same moves over and over again. So for any Dragon Ball Z fans out there, any Daima fans, the one thing I can, the one way I can describe my run was, this is the power of Ultra Vegeta 1. This is the power of Ultra Vegeta 1. Just imagine hearing that over and over and over again, because I'm using that move over and over and over again because it does the most damage. So, you know, this is the power of Ultra Vegeta 1. This is the power of Ultra Vegeta 1. Imagine doing that several times, going through 208 characters. I didn't just use that move, but I used that move a lot. And, you know, and because of the character I was using, they don't have any transformations, so it's just whatever moveset they have. If you have a character that has like multiple transformations, then when you transform, you have a different moveset. So there's a little bit of variety there, because it's like, oh hey, I can transform and now I've got a different moveset. And you can also transform, you can also revert and go backwards and stuff. But when you're choosing a character that's like, no, they don't have any transformations, that's all you have. And you're going through 208 characters. It's a lot. Anyway, I'm assuming this isn't going to be very good, but we're going to try it, because I don't think I've done this, right? So these are all like her regular arts. I haven't done any super arts yet. Okay. So that kind of sucked, but I wasn't as angry. I wasn't as, you know, I was upset, but I wasn't like angry. I was more just frustrated, where I was like, man, I don't want to do that again now. That took way too long. No thanks. You know, one thing I will say, and it might be just because I've turned down... Is he alive? Dude, he's actually alive. Well, in that case... Strength lost.
What a waste of time.
Turtle makes you lose strength. I don't know what turtle does. That's what turtle does? If turtle's gonna make me weak, I don't know if I want that. Huh. I don't really understand. So, adds a single command at random. Why would you want that, though? To speed things up? Adds a single command at random. A single command, like just one? What would be useful about that? I really don't know. Hit rate increased, but damage given reduced. Backup increases AP of other supporting characters. Oh. None of that, thank you. Yeah, I might have... Speaking of wasting my time, I think I might have wasted my time here. Sadly. I was just trying to see if there was any, like, treasure, but... Oh, hang on. There is one treasure chest. Okay, we did find one. I feel like this is just going to be a nothing burger of a stream.
We haven't been noticed yet.
But I guess it's fine. We did have, We did have a story stream last time, so I guess it's fine. Alright, are we... Where are we now? Let's have a look at Maya's... what she got here. Also, the fact that she can talk, she can say things in battle now, right? Okay. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, Turtle makes you really weak. Kazan's strength lost from Turtle.
Leo, Turtle, Sana.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Yes.
I did it wrong? Yeah, why would I want that? It makes me weak. Oh god. It makes me weak. Why would I want that? I'm gonna have to take that off, I think. Oh no. What did I do wrong there? Is that not... Oh. Okay. I think I see what I did wrong there. I'm guarding the wrong way. There we go.
Flames of judgment.
I'm wondering if the voice actor of Maya is.
Yes.
She speaks so gently and so softly, you know? Very soft spoken. Nova Heat. Nova Blast. Yeah, I hope this heat doesn't last too long. It's not good for me anyway. I know my sister loves it. She is a very heat person. I am... But then I am probably of not the norm. I feel like a lot of people in the UK probably crave heat, whereas I don't. Not everyone, you know, but I'm definitely more of an autumn cold person. Like, I would still rather take winter over summer, but autumn is the best time for me, personally. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that thing off. I mean, I do want to learn some of the skills, but my god, it literally turns his attack into nothing. So even weak opponents don't take damage. That's crazy. And I'm like, what is the benefit of that? What is the actual benefit of that, man? I don't know. Not so sure about that one. Hey, no, you know what? Let's not do this. Let's do this, because this is a super art.
Let's roll.
Harm, come to thee.
Come to be. That indication, okay. Poison cloud.
Yes, we're done.
Poison cloud. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we're not, oh. What was that? I think I learned something else. What was that? Or, hang on. Was it her equipment? Oh, search art. But what does that do? What does search art do? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? It's not skill. Ah, here we go. I think this is with Lang though, right? Yeah. So we haven't been over here, I don't think. Where does this lead to? How do I get this chest? Ooh, there's another one. Venom Star. Have we had this before? Apparently we have. Okay. Just the material. Yeah, so this is going to be a more casual, no like story intense or anything like that. Or probably no boss fights or nothing. Vulture. You're in for it now, Vulture. You're in for it now. Let them have it, Maya. And we'll do a scan to see. Yeah, I wish if there is actual element weakness, I wish I knew. I mean, you know, I could put 2 and 2 together for certain elements. You know, if an opponent is fire, douse them with water. You know what I mean? Like lightning and wind are usually kind of opposites, or like earth probably beats lightning, right? Maybe. Right, but like, what beats fire? Maybe earth if you mean plant. Yeah, I don't know. Earth might beat wind. Maybe wind beats light. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, like lightning probably beats water, right? Like I can understand that, if you know, but to an extent. But I don't think the game's really talked about elements all that much or anything. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I need to talk to an NPC. I'm not too sure. Anyway. The thing is, it's an old school game, and I do feel like a lot of things are probably hidden behind talking to NPCs. Some games were like that, you know, so RPGs are doing that. Like these days, a lot of information is kind of food sped to you. Food sped, spoon fed to you, via like big, like. You know, like, here's how you do this. Like, you know, here's a tutorial. I remember watching someone playing 7 Remake, and I wasn't sure if there was reading, because, like, when the tutorial, like message come up, that it would be up for, like, 2 seconds, and then it would be gone. And then they would be like, oh, I wish I could do this. And I was like, the tutorial just told you. Did you not read the tutorial? And I thought maybe they sped, they sped reading, like they were just reading really fast. But the fact that they were like, I don't know how to do a basic thing with this character, when the game literally just told him like 2 seconds ago, I'm like, bro, are you for real? Like, I get it that sometimes these text boxes can be a bit, you know, like, this is like a boring tutorial, just reading a message. I get it. But it's like, you can't really complain that you can't do something basic when the game tells you how to do basic said things, and you just never do it. It's like, well, the game told you. I mean, if you're not reading shit, I'm sorry. It's kind of your own. That's not the game's fault. It's your fault. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, kind of a random tangent. All right, well, let's do another. Let's do another super art. I think I'm only missing. Well, actually, no. You know what? Let's just do the last normal art. That's what we'll do. And then let's do this, because I don't think we've done this right. Let's see what this vulture is. Let's see what this vulture is all about. Level 8, race flying attribute wind, equipped with Black Star Sand First Strike Wind Guard. Interesting. Hmm.
Burning frost.
You say raining frost? Ooh. Ooh.
Piece of cake.
Hmm. You doing your thing, Maya? You doing your thing? Cool. I'm not stun guard. Q. I mean, I'm just trying to learn things for Kazan as well, so that I can take that shit off. Okay, this doesn't go anywhere. You know what? You know what would have been cool is if you went to a, slightly new part of an area. Like, oh, this was blocked. This was blocked before. Now you can access it. You know what would have been really cool is specifically this area. Like, you've been to this map before, but there are just certain pathways that were blocked off. And then later on, story progresses or whatever, you come back here, the path is not blocked, you can go there now. You know what would have been cool, and I do think some RPGs do this, is if specifically this new path in this same area has new encounters only in that area to compensate with probably what your level would be roughly during the story, where it's like, oh hey, if you go to this part of this area, there's new encounters now. I kind of like when games do that, you know? Rather than let's just fight the same old encounters just to go hunting for some treasure chests, which may or may not be any good at this point. Like, how do I get up there? I don't see a way to get up there. I do not see a way to get up there.
I've got your back.
Barky. Barky. Okay. So I think I've done all of her normal arts. She doesn't have any big normal arts, it does not look like. So this is it. I do not believe I have done this. So... Oh, that's right, I forget. He's only doing 5s. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what the benefit of that is.
Heaven's fury.
I really don't know. Oh, hey, I saw that in the demo of this game.
Yes.
Fruit. Stole some fruit from Maya. How could you steal from a girl like that, man? Let's see. I think that's correct.
Come, spirits of the dark.
Spirits of the forest. Oh my god. What element was that?
Piece of cake.
I don't know. It was dark. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. Oh, I missed one. That's fine. Okay. What else have I learned? Anything else? Okay, we learned everything. Yeah, so we got... no, not this. Sorry. No, we haven't learned everything. Berserk Guard. Backup escape. Oh, you know what? You know what? This would have been... I realize now, this would have been probably good on Maya when she couldn't attack. Because this affects attack. Ah, I see. Yeah, it would have been. Okay, we're gonna put this on. Yeah, I realized that like if I'd have gotten that earlier on, when she couldn't attack, it would have been good because she can't attack, right? So it wouldn't have made a difference. Interesting. How? Yeah, what? Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's sick. Yo, the only reason why I did that was because I thought maybe there was like a secret little hidden stone spot that you have to, you know, hit with Kazan. But when that treasure chest rumbled, I was like, wait, hold on. And then I did it again and it turned around. I was like, wait. You just knock it off. Knock it off. That's cool. That's cool. The earthquake just knocks it off. I guess that's how you're supposed to get it. Fully restores HP. Okay. Okay, alright. Not bad, not bad. That's cool. I hope we have more opportunities for that. Damn, we really did just knock the chest off. That's so funny.
I've got your back.
That's so funny. I like it though. I like it. Yeah. I like it. This is absolutely OP, but I'm just doing it to level things up. Got to do it for Big Bang as well. So I missed something here, didn't I? It was which was it? Okay. We're just having fun. Learning combos and stuff, and learning abilities and whatnot.
Let's roll.
Ice storm.
Ooh, a blizzard. I mean, it literally says Blizzard Blast.
I must be getting stronger.
Okay, it's a new animation. I used Blizzard a lot back in the day in Pokemon, like Gen 1. Because, if I remember correctly, the accuracy thing was busted in the original, like, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue and that, and Green. Because, for whatever reason, Blizzard was supposed to have, like, a high chance to miss. But it just never missed. Ever. Right? It just never missed. It just, like, it had 100% accuracy when it was not supposed to have 100% accuracy. So you could just throw Blizzard out and it would, if I remember correctly, original Gen 1, that was changed for, like, you know, ports and, like, later on, but like you know, kind of like the remake remaster, like Leaf Green and stuff. But the original, you could throw Blizzard, use the technique Blizzard, and it would never miss, as far as I remember. It was broken. It didn't work as intended. And Blizzard was the strongest ice move in the game. I was like, do I do the same here? No? Oh, come on. Really? How do I... This is not what I do for this? Sure. No, it has to be. Surely. How else do you get it? You fly?
I'll take you.
So I actually think I need to yeah, I think I need to do that, don't I? Yeah, back in the day.
Roaring! Bang! Take that!
Burning frost.
Nice.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, how did we get this? Am I missing something here? Damn, it's not moving. I thought this is it. I thought I just gotta shake all these chests off. I did it the one time. Huh. Dude, what? Really not this? I mean, nothing's happening. Damn, really? How do you get this then? Can I really not get this? I was like, do I have to fly? Oh. I don't know. Am I wasting my time? Can I not get this right now?
Don't waste my time.
It's hard to know, isn't it? It is hard to know. Yeah, run. Run. Okay. Let's see here. What haven't I done? So, ballistic life, blah blah, spirit storm. I think that is correct. Again, I know this is, you know, I'm just doing it because, you know.
Next. Ah!
Open the heavens.
Ah. Sky Splitter Lightning.
I must be getting stronger.
Good job, Maya. Yeah, I don't know, I guess. Not reacting. Damn, it's taunting me. There literally does not seem to be a way to, like, jump to it or anything. Damn, I guess that's it. What was up here? Okay.
I've got your back.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it's still not enough, is it? So, yeah, you do something. You do this.
Flames of judgment.
Master of all elements, Avatar, Maya. At least I can do damage now.
What a waste of time.
I agree. I'm so sorry, Master Kazan. 62 points of experience. Leaf of Swiftness, though. No, I can't jump down from here. How the hell do you get it? I don't know. Damn. I don't know. I feel like I have to leave it. I have no idea. If there is... You know what? Maybe I should come back here when I've got one of those items that kind of prevent encounters. Like a holy water or something. I don't know if you buy holy water or not. Just because it's just kind of like... I don't really need to fight these guys. I'm making the most of it. Right? I am trying to make the most of it because I'm using this to just have Maya do her thing. Right? But I'm trying to make the most of it. Let's see. Interesting to see what this does. Everyone hold. Hold.
Down to the core.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a pretty... the thumbs up. That's a pretty animation, actually. The little gravity ball. Gravity Crush. I like the little graphical ball. That looked cool. Yeah, part of me feels like I should just head out. So I'm gonna now I need to remember how to get out of here. Because I don't. I'm gonna assume I need to go to the lowest part, so still getting a lot of encounters, sadly, but well, that's alright.
We haven't been noticed yet.
Ooh. I see. I'm gonna do this to whoever gets it first. Kazan got it first.
I get better as I get older.
And I can't move any faster, so I don't know if there's anything else other than that chest. I don't know. I haven't got any more of the encounters of that creature. I would like to be able to eventually fight one of them and see what experience you get. I still got that item that gives you like double XP or something.
I have better
Or whatever.
Ray of pain. Yes.
Doesn't really look like a
Too
wind,
easy.
but you know. But it's fine. I said that before. I just added like some sort of wind effect would, you know, would go a long way. Yeah, so that was a shortcut, which is... Oh, come on. Get down here. No. Are you really telling me that was one and done? Oh no! Now I need to know how to get this. How do I get this? Oh, wait. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, all right. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. Fair enough.
We won't lose.
Fair enough. Do I have enough for a new art for Maya? Have a look here. Or maybe. Yeah, she only has 5, so she can't do anything more than that right now, right? Yeah. Well, luckily 5 is the max. Is this the last one? I think this is the last art for now, right? Yeah, okay. Looks like it. Yeah, she might get separate hyper arts. I'm not too sure. I'm seeing like different elemental stuff, so I'm not 100% sure. But I think this actually might be her last art. For now.
Children of the sky. Yes, we're done.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. I think that's the last thing for her. So that's cool. I mean, I definitely want to go to the village by the end of this stream just to see what happens, but magic ball. I guess I could have came back here as soon as I got Kazan on the team. It's okay. So do I do this? Okay. That's so interesting because it's like the origin is technically a part of your spirit, but it's still kind of a manifestation where it's like, how can you interact with a spirit? How can you jump on top of a spirit like that? But apparently you can, you know? That's just interesting, you know? You fool as I punch a
I
rock
get better as I get older.
with my bare fists. That's how you know it's a true martial artist monster. Okay, cool. Just punching rocks and boulders, you know, just no problem. Well, we got one. It's kind of underwhelming. I bet that chest is gonna be rubbish anyway, so it's fine. Dude, imagine it has like the best weapon in the entire game, but I just didn't figure out how to get it. No, I literally have no idea. So that's it, right? Yeah, the forest mazes, I'm pretty sure that leads to where Maya's place is. So we should be... I don't think there's anything here. Nah, let's just go. Let's just see what the last bit of story goes for. I realize I haven't really been drinking much water either. Oh, you sure seem happy that you're bringing back the Aqualith. Well, yeah. He knows it's important, you know. A cutscene to me running back. The thing that made me laugh though is that it feels like his running animation is faster than him actually moving. You know what I mean? So it feels like he's on a treadmill. You know? You know? He's running, but it's not actually... He's running, but it's like he's slowly moving forward. It's like... Huh? Lang, what's the matter? You seem different. Marcus, look, I got it. I brought the Aqualith. What? Really? You really have it? Yes, I brought it back. Wait here. I gotta go, everyone, right away. Your struggles were not in vain, Lang. I mean, the villain just gave it to us. Don't you think that's kind of concerning? He just he smirks and he gave it to him. He's like, you're gonna be a somebody, and I can't wait until you be that somebody. Anyway, I'll be seeing ya soon. Like, dude literally like winked at him and was like, you'll be back. It's all a part of my plan. You'll be back. And it's like, huh, that's not concerning at all. Nope, definitely not. Anyway, but if all this was not your doing alone, only with the help of Maya and I were you able to succeed. Hmm? You hear me, Lang? Huh? Yeah. I'm listening. Thanks, Master, Maya. Respect your elders, boy. I mean, yeah, he's right, you know. We got it back, but we don't really know. Again, I don't think the game's gonna end here, but I could be wrong. Since that dismal day, the day the Aqualith was stolen, we have endured a grim existence. What actually happened during that time? But you have saved us. On behalf of everyone in this town, let me express our gratitude. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that simple. Now, the hand that returned the Aqualith must be restored to its rightful place. So am I just gonna set it there or whatever? Just gonna pop it out? Again, I have a feeling this isn't gonna last very long. Just the feeling. Yeah, so it like does this, which is so interesting. Oh my god, the running animation is so funny in this game. Oh, this game's amazing. Holy shit. Oh my god. What? Hold on. What is he doing? What is this? I don't know why I'm laughing so hard, but I am. Lang, you son of a gun. You already did it. Lang. Tonight we must celebrate your success. That's right. We've got to get moving. Come on, Nancy. Oh my god. Ah! The way he... Who runs like that? Who runs like that? Oh my god, it's just straight out of a cartoon. Holy shit. Wait a minute. See, her running's not that bad. Her running's not that bad. You really... Really, I'm so proud of you, Lang. I mean, again, it wasn't just him. We've got it back. Now everyone can live in peace. I don't think it's that simple. Like I said. To behold the glittering aquilith once more. Lang, thank you. Nothing's ever simple. I want to check something here. Thank you, Lang. I'm so happy that we can all continue to live here. Please take a look at what I've got. Oh, you don't really have... You're not selling anything new. I guess I'll get some scrolls. Maybe I should be using the scrolls more, to be honest. But again, they don't really tell you their weakness. They just tell them what element they are. If they have an element... And, like, they might have, like, an ability or something. And, like, they'll tell you, like, your HP at least, right? Thanks, Lang. Because of you, the town is safe. Wow. I mean, I can't take all the credit, but you know. Oh, this guy. You gotta cut someone with that. Ow. Well, well, who would have thought? You really brought it back. Listen, just because you found the aqua doesn't mean you get my respect. I'm going to show you all. Just you wait. One day I'm going to do something that'll make your little stunt look like a child's play. Yeah, don't die. Yeah, don't be stupid. Can't believe you really brought it back. You're incredible. Taking too much of the glory, I guess. Well, here comes the toast of the town. I'm cooking up something extra special for tonight, but the ingredients are top secret. Okay. She looked twice. You've never even met these two, I don't think. Oh no, well, okay, technically I did come back here, but if I hadn't come back here, they would have never have introduced themselves, right? Kassan and Maya are eating too, right? I think it would be a pity for us not to accept your invitation. Don't you agree, Maya? Maya can actually talk now. Thank you so much. I hope it won't be an inconvenience. Oh, no. It's nothing special, but please stay and make yourself at home. I mean, I don't know what food she eats at her hometown, but I know she doesn't like Kazan's cooking. So I'm gonna assume that, like, I mean, this is, they always say nothing compares to a home cooked meal, you know. Yeah, trust me, it's really nothing special. Damn. Lang throwing shade. What did you say? She gonna slap you. If I'm not mistaken, aren't you the one who's always asking for seconds and thirds? Who always compliments my cooking? Well, I guess I have to let you off easy today. After all, you're the hero that brought back the aquilith. But it's not like you got it back all by yourself, right? It's true. Just you, Lang? That would be impossible. Quick, Nancy, something's burning. Oh God, Nancy. Nancy. A waste of a perfectly good meal. You leave us for a day or two, and what do you know? You come back looking more like a man, right, Lang? Kassan, you've certainly worked wonders on this boy. I suppose it's up to me to thank you, seeing that I'm the closest thing to a father he's got. How about joining me in my room for a drink? You look like you could knock him back at. You know, why don't we have a? Why don't we have a a boys kind of a well, that's sort of a boys' night out. Why don't we have a little bit of a drinking party going on here? He's like, do I hear a challenge to a drinking contest? Be warned, I can't drink till kingdom come. Ha 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 ha! This should be interesting. As you wish. We'll drink until one of us can't drink no more. Oh God. They're gonna get along. They're gonna get along quite well, aren't they? These two. I hope we don't run out of the stuff. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Maya's gonna help her, isn't she? Yeah. Oh no. Don't worry. Don't worry about cleaning up. I've got it. Please. I'm used to doing this sort of thing. Well, okay. If you insist. Thanks. Well, gotta start cooking all over again. Is how it's gonna be this is how they all bond. Maya and Kazan have left the party. They're all gonna do their thing. Well, we're just about to reset. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can really do right now. But obviously everyone's making it seem like it's the end, but it's not. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's not. The Aqualith is back, but for how long? But for how long? Yeah, this game is definitely a game of its era. You know what I mean? When the Aqualith was taken, I thought we were doomed. But Lang, thanks to you, the town has been saved. I won't always do the voices because I'll destroy my voice if I do so. Lang, you've certainly grown. Moments like this make me thirsty. Alright. They're literally sitting down with booze. That's so funny. That's so funny. They're gonna get along just fine, I reckon. Well, yeah, we'll leave it there. Like, I guess you can consider this like almost like a slice of life episode. We got the Aqualith back. Everything's mostly good for now, right? I have a feeling it's not gonna last, but it'd be a pretty short game if it was. I mean, I'm not even sure how much we've got left, but I can tell you right now, slight spoilers, there's still 2 party members that we don't have. And I think it's only 2 party members. So I think it's 5 in total. So, you know, we still have to recruit 2 more characters at least. And we haven't fought the final villain. We haven't fought the main dude yet. You know? So he still wants to take over the world, so I have a funny feeling there's more to it. So just a hunch. But yeah, we'll leave it there. It's almost 10 o'clock, so that's perfectly fine. Assuming it's not incredibly boiling by the time we come back next week, we should be back. Well, I say if for whatever reason it is too hot, I just won't stream. I'll cancel the stream for the week. But hopefully by next week, because I only stream every Friday anyway, so hopefully by Friday the temperature would have dropped by then. But I don't know. I actually don't know I don't know how long this heat wave is supposed to be. If it's just like across the bank holiday, which would basically just be really the weekend to like Monday, or if it's going to be like, you know, Monday and then across the entire week after that, I could not tell you. I don't know. So we'll see. But hopefully we should be back. And we'll see where we go from here. What do we do next? What do we do next? I don't know. But we'll have to find out next time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Have a great weekend. And hopefully, like I say, we should be back next Friday with more Legend of Legaia.